Dana, so the second annual report on the Recovery and Resilience Facility we published today shows that 2.5 years since its inception, its implementation is firmly underway. To date, 153.4 billion has been disbursed, supporting, for example, the education and training of over 6 million people and saving 22 million megawatts in energy consumption. I warmly invite you to read the report, which contains a wealth of facts and figures, as well as our press materials. The report also shows that major headway has been made in terms of protection of the EU's financial interests and transparency. And as an example of our transparency, we have revamped our RRF website, as well as our online interactive map with geotags of the different RRF-funded projects which are being implemented on the ground. So let me give you a quick virtual tour of both to make sure you're able to easily access all the information that is contained therein. So let's have a look at our RRF homepage. The first part includes all you need to know on the functioning of the facility. For example, how the plans are approved, how we monitor the implementation by member states. And if you scroll down, I want to point you in particular to the RRF scoreboard, which tracks progress on the implementation of the RRF as a whole, but also on the individual recovery plans. And let me point you to one tab on the scoreboard in particular. This concerns, if you want to check out how many RRF funds have been disbursed to a specific policy area, you can click on the Disbursements tab, and you will see there, for example, that to date, 18 billion was spent on social action. And let's now have a look at our interactive map of selected projects supported by the RRF, which are being implemented on the ground. The map showcases today over 430 projects across all member states. And let's have a look at the example of Malta, for example. By clicking on the pins on the map, we can select reforms and investments and access more information on a specific project. For example, if we click on the green pin in Valletta, we discover a reform to foster sustainable mobility in Malta. And by clicking on more information, you will land on a page with very extensive information on the measure we have selected. We will continue updating the map as the implementation of the RRF progresses. We hope this information will be useful to you, and as always, we remain available for any further question you might have on the RRF, both here in the press room and bilaterally.